Hey man,
Hey Andrew, good to see you, man.
good to see you too. Are you okay with the background?
Yeah, dude, it's great. It's beautiful.
Okay.
We'll hop right in, my man. But thanks for jumping on and taking the time to chat and be on the show.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, man.
My
So
pleasure.
yeah, dude. So just to like give people context, right? You're the head of Utica Roadrunners, the hub, the leadership of basically like the biggest platform in the running community in Utica, New York, almost 600 members. So my first question for you, Andrew, is have you had any difficult bathroom experiences while running?
All the time.
Oh
I
no.
mean, you got you got 600 members. You're gonna run into a few that have a few select stories to share. So that only runners would appreciate.
Yeah. Anything with you personally, my man?
I mean, we're really gonna get into it. I mean, this is a national platform.
It,
When you're in the woods and you're running an ultra marathon, let's just say the nearest gas station is a little far to find. So
Right. Yeah. I once had a teammate be in that situation, unknowingly used poison ivy, and he was a mess.
that'll uh that'll ruin your day and probably raise preparation H sales.
Big preparation H is really promoting trail running in the Utica community.
I mean, we're looking for sponsorships all the time. So hey,
That's hilarious. Oh man.
that anything to prevent the chafe as well as you might be familiar. Um,
Oh,
what else do we have?
yeah. We're brand agnostic here, but yes, but
Oh,
and,
okay. You
uh,
can edit that out if you need to.
no, well, no, you're good. You're good. We'll put a beep, and people will be like, "What did he say? It can't be that bad." It's like petroleum jelly. Although, is petroleum jelly a brand, or is that just like like toilet paper? You know what I mean?
I
Is
believe,
petroleum?
yeah, I believe that's the official name of it.
Oh,
Then you
jeez,
get like,
Louise.
well, then you get like the Vaseline. Then you get all the other
Right.
odds and ends with the different brand. You know, like Kleenex versus
Yeah,
Puffs versus
that's
tissues.
that's true. Screw it. We're gonna leave all the names in. That's good. I don't.
I mean,
Yeah, they're
again,
not. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
if
So,
they're listening, hey,
hey, welcome to the show. Hope you
we
enjoy it.
we love the
We're
Charmin.
we're saying good things about your products. It's just you might be, what's the word? Conspiring with, like Charmin might be conspiring with
I
petroleum
mean,
jelly for trail runners in Utica. That just might be what's happening.
you know what? Maybe.
Maybe. Oh man. Well, so Andrew, I said it up top, but so you're the leader of Utica Roadrunners, biggest community. Like, tell me about that. Like, how'd you get started with the group, man? I'd love to hear your story.
So I moved to the area and one of my friends at work, actually the first friend that I made there, he said, "Hey, you got to check out these runs. They happen every Wednesday night. You're gonna hate the hell, but you can do it, and you're gonna love it." And it got me hooked. It's our Wednesday night development runs, and you could do a 10K, and that's really what got me hooked and started for the running the Boilermaker, um, which is you're pumping your fist, so you're aware of what the Boilermaker is. Obviously, being a New York native,
Yeah.
so yeah, so that was my first experience with the club. Then fast forward a few years in the future when I really became more familiar with what Utica was about, getting connected with the running community. I saw, hey, there's these group runs that are happening on Saturday mornings at 7:30. So why not get up at 7:30 and run and make some new friends and just see what the vibe is like here in the community? And that was our Boilermaker training program. So
Oh
joined
wow.
there, and then ever since, people have been tapping me to, hey, can you help out here? Could you do this? We need you at a water stop, or we need you to help with a registration, giving out some bibs, all of that. And I really dug the vibe and continuing to push me to do better and go farther.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so you sort of just like naturally flowed into it. You came in, it was about the community, and then at some point, like you just fell. Did you like more so fall into the leadership role, or did you get to the point where you were like, you know what, like I kind of want to be in a more like high up position with the group?
My friends who know me in the club are gonna know the whole story. I'll say, yeah, I sort of kind of fell into the role in the
That
club.
means someone got fired. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
The people who get it,
Okay, so somebody
well,
might
the
have
people
been
who get
fired.
it will get it. Um, yeah, but we're totally a nonprofit, so
Right.
you don't necessarily get fired from the club. So
Gotcha. You just
doesn't
leading.
yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's not like a boardroom where everyone gets kind of voted off. Although I'm not going to say anymore. But anyway,
All right.
um,
Don't want to stir waves just yet. We'll
yeah,
save that for the
but
last 5 minutes.
yeah, okay,
No worries, man. So the group is literally a hub of the running community. Like I would love to hear like, you know, um, is this group, it sounds like it's more geared to community. Do you have an elite division as well? Like, you know what, like there are some run groups where it's solely this group is focused on qualifying for Boston or qualifying for the Olympic trials. There are some groups in the country that are like, this is literally just a social group. Like we run a 5K and then we drink beer at the local brewery after. Where are you all at in that? Like if people are living in Utica,
yeah.
what can they expect out of Utica Roadrunners?
I mean, everything that you had just said is what you can expect from the Utica Roadrunners. We have runners that are qualifying for Boston year after year after year. We have runners, grandmasters, qualifying and continuing to run their hearts out. And then we have people who love to show up for like a taco night or show up for trivia night or, just hang out after the run, grab a cup of coffee. We do some kinds of perks for runners too along the way, because why not? It makes it more fun. So our slogan is a a place for any place. I kind of screwed that up. I don't have it right in front of me, but yeah,
You're good.
it's a
You're good. People
it's
will
a
know what
place
you mean.
it's a place for any pace.
That
So no matter what you're trying to do. So if you're just starting to run, whether you're coming back from an injury or you've never got off the couch in your life before and you want to give it a go, um, we got any kind of race you want to do, all the way up to ultra marathons that we sponsor more of our elite runners to go to. So we're encouraging people to run our races. We have our 4 races, but we're also encouraging others to run with the other local clubs in the community, as well as maybe go a little bit further and try and see how far you can push yourself.
man, I love that. You just said so many things I kind of want to just like explore, but the first is just kudos. Like I love the running community, the world. That's why I'm basing so all these things off of it. And I feel like when a group is welcoming and like you said, like helping elite people train, helping the community grow and expand, that's positive and wonderful. It's also positive and wonderful that you're like, yeah, but it's not just us. Like, look at these other different running communities in Utica. Like, that's beautiful. You mentioned you help some of your more higher tier athletes do ultra marathons. Like what does that sponsorship look like? That's really interesting.
So, what we've been doing is we've been adopting races. So, we'll reach out to the race director of or the local running club that's sponsoring that race, and just kind of connect with them. Let them know a ton of road runners want to run a race. We're going to be a big group and kind of just see where it goes. So, people are training on their own in small groups. So like you said, we have over 600 members. So there's always somebody running in Utica or the Utica area at some time. So you don't have to run alone unless you really want to. People get up at 5 a.m. or earlier to log those miles in the middle of winter. And you might know what central New York weather is like in the wintertime. Um,
Yeah.
we're out there.
Warm.
So uh, if you're running, if you're standing still, then it's cold.
And then you mentioned the races that you all have that you put on. Tell me
Right.
about that.
Okay. So every year we do our 4 race challenge. So kicks off with our New Year's Day run, where we get people signed up. We get them to be aware of our club, and then from there we offer a discount on all of our 4 races. Our first one is called Saber Switchbacks. We have beautiful wooded area in the heart of Utica. You wouldn't imagine it, which is right across the street from the very urban area of Utica, and that's where I trained on the hills. That's where I fell in love with the Utica Roadrunners. And then we have a Switchbacks project that donates money to the city to just maintain the woods and make sure that it's safe for people to run on. Next race that we do is called the Summer Sizzle. That's coming up this Father's Day. So what's unique about that is it's a 5 miler race, and there's partner divisions. So to build into the community and the family, father could run with his daughter, could run with his son. Couples can run together. However you want to do it, you can make a team of 2 friends that run together, and we just have separate divisions for that. So that's really fun and cool to do. And we have a new race director. I want to give a shout out to him. He's rebranded the race. So this is his first year. He's doing sizzling bacon as the awards for this year. So he's going in a little bit of a different direction, but we're all excited to run this race.
That's
The
awesome.
next race is called Falling Leaves. I direct that race. It's an oddball distance. It's a 14K, and that puts yeah, right.
All right,
It's
that is
one
an
less than
oddball distance.
it's one less than the Boilermaker, but
Yeah,
um, you run through the heart of Utica, um, all the way up through the switchbacks into the woods, see the changing colors of the leaves, and then you have a super fast finish right down to the finish line there by the Utica State Building. And then this year or the last year, we started to have a party afterwards, gathering, and we do a nice ceremony with a little bit of a brunch and give out all of our awards there. Past couple of years, we worked with RRCA, made it a championship event. Our
nice.
last race for the 4 race challenge is called the Skeleton Run. And this is a super fun one because everyone dresses up for Halloween in their greatest gear that they have. It's a trail run. So you're also running through the woods there. But there's also a community run, a community walk, shorter distances than a 5K. So everybody can get involved. The kids run there is top notch. Give out pumpkins as awards. So pumpkins sometimes bigger than the recipients can actually pick up and hold and carry. So it's always super fun.
Man, that's awesome. That's so especially the pumpkins thing because I think you meant because I grew up about an hour east of you guys. My high school coach was a dairy farmer, and like a lot of pumpkins were involved in my running. We used to do pumpkin relays, and so like it's such a rad gift to give somebody in a race. That's so cool and unique. I love it, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. We also
Yeah,
sponsor a bunch of other races and other events in the community. We have a Tunnel to Towers that's right here in Central New York and home right here in Utica. So if anyone's familiar with that run and what that organization is about, such a wonderful cause. I'm so glad that we brought it here. We do a trail run for autism awareness. So we raise money to help do research for people who have autism. And then we do another one for a young boy who's diagnosed with a terrible skin condition where he can't form um, the necessary proteins to bind his skin together. So he's constantly peeling and cracking. And since this run has started, it's a Grateful for Graham run. EB Research has put into place 2 very hopeful prospects for cures moving forward. So lots of
oh
great
man,
things going on here in Utica.
that's you've hit me with so much here that I mean heartbreaking, but I guess what's the word? Not I don't a little bit inspiring that I didn't realize there was this much going on in the Utica running community, right? Like I knew, of course I know of the Boilermaker. Didn't know of all of these things, especially like the way that you're describing the community comes together to support these causes, man.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
I am overwhelmed every time I see the amount of people that come out and to support a cause, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and greater and greater. So I'm so grateful to the community where they could be, sitting at home on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, and everyone comes out, no matter if it's blazing, sizzling hot out or if it's freezing cold rain, inches, feet of snow. It's just we have the best running community. I want to say anywhere.
I mean, you're certainly setting it up to sound like that. Like I'm getting hyped just listening to all this stuff. Like, oh man, next time I come visit, I got to try to make it out to something. Um, One thing I didn't realize that I'm kind of gleaming from this conversation, it sounds like you have a really big trail running community in Utica. Would that
I
be
mean,
fair to say?
I personally love running on the trails. There are people who would not step foot on anything that is green or rocky or sandy. So again, it's just whatever your vibe is. Whether you want to dodge potholes or you want to dodge tree branches. I mean, it's up to
Either
you.
one.
It's really up to you. And like we also have like retired runners who are walking now, so we do recognition for them. Um,
Nice.
we do recognition for our student athletes. We give out $500 scholarships every single year, thanks to
Oh man.
Howard Rubin and Paul Albaum. Um, we have the greatest volunteers showing up every time for handing out water. Again, no matter the weather, we do. Some of them have a lot of fun with it and do theme nights for the water station. Bring the puppies. It's it's such a cool vibe.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, no, I when you're putting on such in endeavors and be like you need that involvement, like the race stations, I feel like make the races. And so that's awesome. It's so nice that the community buys into it.
Yeah.
And speaking of community and races, you guys have the biggest 15K in the country
Oh
right
my
there
God. Yeah.
in
Right
your
here.
community. It's crazy. And I'm from upstate New York, so I say this as somebody who loves upstate New York, but it's you wouldn't think that it would be like there's no reason, you know what I mean? Usually these races are in like giant major metropolitan areas, but
Right.
it's such a fun race. It's amazing that the Boilermaker 15K is right there in Utica. Like,
Absolutely. It blew my mind. Like when I
right.
first moved here, I was like, what's a boil? Wait a minute. You get to run, and there's this huge party that's after. There's flyovers with jets.
Right.
Oh my God.
It's
It's
so rad.
unbelievable.
It's
Unbelievable.
it's so rad. So what does the town feel like the week leading up to it? Like does it feel like a party? Are people pumped? Like what are the I'm sure the running community's hyped on it.
I
What's
mean,
the vibe of Utica? Like do they appreciate and understand how an awesome it is that that's going on?
I mean the whole city comes out.
Yeah.
Essentially, the whole city is shut down. So if you want to go anywhere, like there's very restricted routes to get out of the city. People are pumped as soon as the Boilermaker finishes, in July, and then everyone's ready to do it again. Well, maybe they need a rest day, but
Right.
leading up, it's just the city is just like transforms itself. The whole leading into the weekend, everyone's talking about it. What are you doing? How are you helping out? Where am I going to see you? To say hi. Like, I don't know. My personal favorite is to say hi to my dogs,
Nice. All
that
right.
that are right there at mile 2. So anyone else who hears this can stop by and see the little ones. So they always like to say hi also.
Uh,
But yeah,
I,
I mean, I can't. The expo is great. Connecting with everybody, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's so rad. And to set full context for anybody listening that doesn't know this race, people, including professional athletes, travel from all over the world to run it. Like there's usually a pack of like US American runners, Kenyans, Ethiopian, like all of like huge names come and do this race. It's won in like a professional, very fast time. Like it's insane to watch. It's insane to be a part of. It's
Hmm.
just it's such a good time. I haven't done the race in about 10 years just because I haven't lived in the community in
Well,
about
you're
that
due.
long.
You're due.
Yeah, I'm due. And I'm hoping so. Part of the reason you and I got connected is I'm going to be doing my laugh and run show that weekend, that
Right.
Friday before the race
Hmm.
on Sunday. And I'm still trying to work it out, but I'm hoping I get to run the race because it's just what a great time. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. And we're looking forward to the event too. So,
yeah, it's going to be awesome. Well, on that note, my man, on that note, Andrew, we do a couple like fun questions, quick like lightning round questions, just to get
oh
to know
boy.
you. Get no, it's safe space. If it doesn't work, just shut your camera off, and I'll know to move on.
Yeah, right.
Um,
Okay.
so
I
we
don't know
can
if
go.
it's like a beat the clock thing where.
No, not beat the clock. However,
Okay.
we do only have 40 minutes because I don't pay for Zoom. So hopefully I'll start paying soon. But so start off questions again, safe space, all that jazz. First question: do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to elaborate on that or no?
I mean, I watched a lot of X Files. A lot of space sci-fi. So yeah, why not?
Okay, gotcha. No abduction experiences or anything like that.
Not that I know of. Sometimes I feel like I've lost some time while I'm on the trails. But maybe I'm just very out of it.
All right. Yeah, could be out of it. Could
You
be out of
know,
it. Yeah. I guess it depends on how much time, right? If it's like 20 minutes, totally makes sense. If it's 3 hours, something might have happened.
yeah, probably a cardiac event or something terrible has happened.
Yeah.
Or aliens. I
Or
don't know.
aliens.
But
What?
that
Yeah.
sounds cooler. I might use that.
All right. Sounds good. You're like, Andrew, where were you? You can actually use that to get out of dinners you don't want to go to. They'd be like, where the hell were you? You didn't show up. Sorry, abducted by aliens again. People might think you're nuts, but you'll get
Well,
out of dinner.
I
Yeah.
mean, my watch says,
Yeah. Look, I
I don't
got
know.
missing time. What do you want me to do? All right. Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
You do. All right. Any elaboration on that or no?
Um, there's definitely a spiritual realm that's out there.
Okay.
Again, grew up watching Ghostbusters and other shows like that. But yeah, I'm also with the spiritual. There's definitely a vibe out there. There's definitely energies that linger.
Okay, gotcha. Ever have any experience with any of those energies, or
Yes.
can you share this, or are you?
Again, it has nothing to do with running. Back in my day when I was a resident director at Binghamton University, there's lots of folklore lore that goes around, and the ghost stories that happen. I definitely had an experience after I keyed someone in the middle of the night. I think it was the wee hours of 3 in the morning. Just felt a terrible presence, visual presence, and saw one in the laundry room down there. So
Oh my
I
God,
just,
what did it look like?
I mean, it was pretty freaky. Imagine like Freddy Krueger getting burned. So like this girl, her face is just melting. Um, in a pink dress.
Wow. You're like, I was in college and I took mushrooms right before that, but I swear, no, I'm just kidding.
No, no, no. I was
You
completely
clean
sober.
sober.
I was on the clock. I was a resident director on call.
Oh my God, dude, that's nuts. So
It could
what?
have been
So
aliens though. So again, I just turned around and went on my way, and yeah, slept
just
like the
just
covers of this.
oh my God, just like okay, that was crazy. Nobody going there for a few hours.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like it aired out after, and never saw the presence again. But
Oh wow, dude, that's insane. Thank you for sharing.
yeah,
That's super wild. I guess this question kind of goes in hand with ghosts, but what do you think happens when we die?
my gosh, they're really loaded questions you got here. Like
Say again, safe
test,
space.
testing my
Every
philosophy about like.
everyone will see it, but safe space. Totally feel comfortable.
I mean, uh, some people might think when they finish the race at the Boilermaker, they've died and gone to heaven. So like
Yeah, all right.
that,
All
that might
right.
be one thing is you're at the finish line at the Boilermaker, but on a more spiritual level, your energy returns out there, and you know, you're still there. If you're talking about physics, like energy can't be destroyed or made, so just
Okay.
converted to something else. So
All right, cool. Very cool. I just like asking people, like, there's no pressure. It's just nice to know like how people think and where they come from. And I'm really interested in, the philosophy behind the person. That's why I ask. There's no
oh,
right or
that's
wrong
totally
answer.
cool. I might start doing some of that when I interview my kids before I do an evaluation. Because I'm a school
Oh,
psychologist, so
oh my God, you can tell me why I'm fucked up. Let's get into that. All right,
safe
actually that
space. It's a safe space.
safe space. Okay.
But
Okay. Let's start.
generally, I work with kids, 3 to 18. So you might be a little bit out of the range, but
I,
I do work with parents and teachers as well. So
well, I have a childlike sense of wonder and I look like I'm 15. So we're getting all right, so this is a great one to ask you then. Do you think I'll make a good father?
I made sure. Why not? If you gotta you gotta love your child, you gotta try and provide the best for them, and try and give them every single opportunity, but also give them that freedom to make their own mistakes, become independent, but know that you're always going to be there for them. So if you can
Oh
do
man.
that, I'd say yeah. But
That got so sweet and wholesome.
I feel only you can answer that. But
I'm gonna cut this out and send this directly to my wife and be like, see, it's gonna be fine.
I
Uh
got I got one vote.
yeah, I got Andrew thinks it's gonna go great and he's a psychologist. She'd be like, the guy you just met? I'm like, yeah, and we're best friends. So it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
All right, man. I would love if, of course, without like revealing anything personal or professional. Uh, I I think you told me that your background was in psychology.
Yes.
It just forgot while I was like working on these questions. Um, do you see any positive correlations? Not in your professional life, but just in like general life of, hey, like I always find that running helps increase people's mental health or at least deal with things struggling. Do you find that to be the case?
I mean, it depends. It depends on what you do with running and
Okay.
like what your purpose is for running. So yeah, people get that runner's high. You're getting more oxygen to the brain. Those endorphins are kicking in. Most people really, really feel good running, especially when it's over and you've really finished the hard thing. Um, I think if you don't set limits for yourself, you don't have those off days, you don't um, do those easier runs, do those easier days. Sometimes those are harder work than the actual speed work or um, running up a hill or a long distance endurance run. So I think knowing what your body can do and knowing and testing those limits just so like you're kind of like floating in the middle of the ocean, but you could still kind of touch
Right.
the sand at the bottom, but you're still kind of like bobbing. Like that's where your growth is going to happen. Um, if you try and swim too far out, you're screwed.
Yeah,
Like current will take you. You'll end up somewhere you don't want to be.
for
A
sure.
shark's belly. I don't know what.
I like. I know. I give it. I like that you were searching for a joke there. That was good. I like it.
I'm trying to pull. I got to try and keep up with you. I don't know why.
Oh, don't you will end up in the psych ward if you try to do that, my man. This is not the look of a mentally sane human being. Uh, um, my man. So on that note, um, if people watching this, the one thing you want them to take away about Utica Roadrunners, what is it?
I'm going to say community. We have, like I said before, we have the best running community in the world. You you might travel a little bit more than I do, so let me know. But I'll fight you about it. So
Well, I'm gonna lose that fight.
and
You're a you're a school psychologist. Not only could you probably take me physically, you're gonna with my mind. So I'm just crying in the corner. You're like, I didn't even need to lay a hand on him. I just brought up his family trauma. He's done.
forget about it. So we're gonna, but like I mean, we take everybody though. Like I said, like it's not just about the runners. It's about like the people who come out and support the runners. It's the volunteers who support the runners. It's the city of Utica. It's all the businesses. It's Saranac, Utica Boilers. They started it all. Everybody comes together on this special weekend, or day, um, just to celebrate being able to get out and enjoy everybody and enjoy what we've done as a community.
That's beautiful, man. And truly, you've painted the community as like a very it you do find it in certain places, and I've been fortunate enough to get to work with different communities in these laugh and run shows. But this is definitely like a more unique vibe based on what you've been saying. And honestly, it makes me so excited to come there and visit and experience the running community for myself in July.
Yeah,
It's going to be
we
awesome.
we can't wait.
Yeah, man, it's going to be so much fun. So where can people find you on social media? I'll link it either way, no worries. I'll tag you guys in clips just on like
You,
Instagram or anything like that.
yeah, you got a pen?
Well, just say it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like,
we're recording.
yeah, you're good. That's all right, man.
It's Utica Roadrunners.
There we go.
That's it. Just
Yeah,
you Google Utica Roadrunners. You'll find us on Insta. You'll see Facebook. You'll see our beautiful website. We got our newsletter that comes out every single month. Um, all the cool stuff that we do, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Our social media guy, I can't thank him enough for keeping up with all the stuff that we do. So everybody who's helped the Utica Roadrunners, we're going 50 plus years running as a community, and it's exploded.
that's so awesome, man. And yeah, interacting. I reached out to your social media channels. Whoever responded, I'm assuming it was him. Very awesome, very cordial, very timely in response, and like you can get a really good feel of your community through those channels if people are interested in stopping out. Uh, so on that note, we're getting to the end here. So, I'll be doing my Laugh and Run show in Utica, New York. I'll be working with you guys, which I'm so excited about. July 11th is the show. July 13th is the Boilermaker 15K. I hope anybody listening it, can come out and do it. Like, do the race, come to the show. We're doing a free all paces welcome. We're doing an all paces welcome group run before the show. Then we do the show at Uptown Theater again. I think you'll attest to this, a staple in the Utica community. Shows, running, all of this stuff, it's all about community, man. And I'm so excited to get to know you and work with you guys. So thanks for taking the time to
We're
come on the show.
so looking forward to that group run and the show and everything else. So thank you.
Yeah, man. All the love. All right.